Like, no. Hey, y'all, it's Days. So today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. On my Instagram, I asked my followers to drop some topics or questions or really anything for me to discuss or talk about. So today we're going to be doing a discussion based off of the responses that I got. Thank you to those who participated, and if you haven't, that's okay because I'm going to post it on my story again and you can participate then. So I'll be waiting for that. Other than that, thank you again for tuning in. We're going to get right into it. First thing I'm going to talk about is secret talents. I actually don't think I have any. I feel like any talent that somebody has is just practice. Like, people be telling me that I'm talented because of, me being able to draw and like paint and stuff like that. But I've been doing this since I was 9. Like, I'm bound to get good at it, so I don't know. That's really all I do in terms of talent wise. But I guess I'm an okay singer. I'm not gonna do that though. That's like, I really gotta be comfortable with you to sing. I used to dance, but I don't think I would call that a talent. Like dancing in church, dancing at the school dances, but like I don't think we'd call that a talent. But I be getting down though a little bit sometimes. Like I can't do a split. I'm not double jointed. My tongue can't touch my nose, none of that. But I guess one thing that I be doing that people don't usually do is like maybe the way that I stand. Like I have my right foot kind of slanted and my left one kind of goes in front of it, and I lock my knees. Ta-da! Another thing I didn't think people like didn't know how to do is you know how you like turn your arm like this apparently, and you like leave it, you leave your wrist. Apparently people can't do that. So if you can't do that, why can't you do that? And why can't I do that? What is that? What is that? What is this? I wish I could do the arm thing. I feel like I knew how to at one point, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just remembering or like dreaming or something. I can't put my leg behind my back though. But yeah, that's all I got. Next topic. So the next one is the connection between emotional intelligence and art. I think this is like super important, being emotionally intelligent when creating whatever you're creating. One, because art is an extension of who you are and like what you think and what you believe in, basically. So I feel like if you're not emotionally intelligent, you're still, it's not like you're not gonna be able to like make art. You're just not gonna really know how to talk about it. Like 9 times out of 10 people ask, oh, why did you do that? You'll be like, and like that'll probably just be the answer like all the time, like because I felt like it, or like it just happened. But if you're emotionally intelligent, you can be able to like really explain where those emotions came from. Where those emotions came from, and and what they like mean to you, and how the viewer can either relate to that or understand you in that way. Like art is literally all about how it makes you feel, how it makes the viewer feel. Like you can do that visually, how the person visually feels. So it's like super important to be emotionally intelligent. The connection is synonymous, is that the word? Parallel, that could be another. It works hand in hand, basically. Like I don't think you can have one without the other. So I love that, because the more I do work, the more I understand how I feel and like what I want to say, what my message is, what I'm trying to convey, and what I want to communicate. And so even in communication, being emotionally intelligent is also very important. So now we're taking it another step in communicating visually what our emotions are, what we're feeling, what we're thinking. In school, I've learned that the definition of art is to be. It's like like I said before, who you are. Like this is who you be, you know. Like people that know who you are, they look at your work, and then if they want to know more, then they ask questions. So yeah, if anybody would like to have a discussion with me, come on down. We can talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm always down for that. But yeah, I would really appreciate it if more people would participate in submitting responses so that I can discuss some things and y'all can hear what I have to say about it, and I can hear what you have to say about it, and we have a discussion. So if anything comes up for you in your mind, feel free to comment and then have someone else reply to that, and then let's talk about it. Whatever we're feeling, whatever ideas that may have popped up, whatever what I said reminded you of something, a memory, it literally doesn't matter. Like, I would love to hear what y'all have to say too. It can help me respond to that, I should say. And so the last one is talking to yourself. I do that like all the time, but then I came to realize that I'm really not talking to myself, that I'm talking to God. And so I talk to God like all the time, every day. And that's really one of the simplest things he asks of us, to spend time with him and talk to him every day. Pretty easy to me. Sounds pretty easy to me. So once you realize that, you're realizing that you're like completely honest, because when you talk to yourself, you're not like worried about anybody else looking at you or like perceiving you in any way. You're literally just being yourself and speaking how you feel about anything and everything. So once I realized that like God hears me everywhere I go, he's the one I'm talking to, and he's really the best person to talk to, because you can't lie to him. And even if you lie to yourself, like you really lie to him too. So I love talking to myself. It's great. So it like helps me not only voice what I'm thinking and like help me hear what I'm saying, it literally puts it out there and helps me reflect. It forces me to reflect on what I just said, and now that I said it, that means I meant it. So it's like, unless you're like a compulsive liar or something like that, they don't really count. But for those of us who try not to, it helps you really understand who you are outside of being around people. Like, nobody really shows who they are to everybody. At least the version of you that is by yourself, probably one or two people know that person, or like people that you live with know that person. And sometimes not even the people that you live with. It really just depends on how close you are with those around you. But for me, talking to myself helps me learn who I am, as well as reveal who that person is. And then sometimes it even helps me be more confident to like be who I am, because then I'll say something or I'll do something and I'm like, okay, that means I'm capable of that and capable of believing or doing this thing. So that means I can do that thing or think or believe that thing, or that I do those things. And then next thing you know, you kind of just do it in front of people and you're like, oh, I didn't like die or anything. Like, and plus, even with all the judgment, like nobody's bringing it to your face. Nobody's bringing it to my face, at least. So it like helps day by day, step by step. And it also, what is the word, reminds and like reinforces that God is listening all the time. Like, it doesn't matter what time, he'll listen. Like, you know how you try to call somebody because you like feeling a way, but they don't answer you. Like, you don't have to do that with God, because he's right there. Like, he'll answer every time, will not disappoint. Like, you may not get like a voice response like you would from a person, but he'll speak to you. Like, you'll hear it and hear, like, you know, like something told me, like, you know who that was, not playing. So that's how I like to look at it. Talking to myself is talking to God, and it helps me be honest when you try not to lie to yourself, because that's very important for personal growth. And yeah, I like doing it. I may sound crazy to people, but I'm crazy enough to believe that he hears me too. So it don't even matter. I mean, actually, somebody did say birds. I don't know what to discuss about that. I don't know much about birds. I know that we have 2 mascots. It's like a little odd to me that we have 2 main mascots and they're both birds. Like, I don't know, I just don't really like that. I don't know why. It's just like, out of all the animals, you would choose another bird. I guess maybe because that's the only one that maybe nobody else has. Like, maybe there's no raven anywhere else or oriole anywhere else. Then if that's the case, I get it. But if not, then why are we doing that? Like, I know a crab would probably be weird, or a 990 would probably be weird. So I don't know. But there's this amazing muralist who paints birds around the city. If you've seen him, if you know, you know. Iandry Randriamandroso is a very great muralist. He paints birds all around the city. So if you've seen them, you know. And if you haven't, you need to get to know. I'll put his name in the description below. He's a Madagascarian. Is that the right word? Madagascarian? Or he's an artist from Madagascar. He's just been killing it ever since he came here. Like, so look up to him and his consistency with his work around the city. He's very well known. You'll learn a lot about birds by getting into his work. So highly recommend. He's on Instagram, he's on Facebook. Don't know if he has a Twitter, but he's definitely on those 2. So tune in to my man's because he does great work. He also has a coloring book with birds in them, Baltimore birds. There's like a page of the bird, of course, that you can color, and on the other side, like information about the bird itself. So if you're like a bird person, you want to know more about that, hit up my man's Iandry. He'll let you know. He'll tell you what the deal is and what's really good about him. So yeah, my favorite ones, I guess, would be the hummingbird. They're so cute. I want to catch one, but I can't do that. They gotta be free. I also like pelicans. Like, I feel like maybe if I seen one in person, I'd be weirded out. But for some reason, that little pocket thing they got is like kind of satisfying to like see that they have, because every bird doesn't have that. It's just straight like, but like they can do that. But they can do that. You know, like that's pretty cool to me. And when I seen it in Nemo, how he was just carrying them, like you're holding them like that, I thought that was pretty cool. So to just have the ability to do that is pretty cool to me. I like pelicans. And I like the name too, Pelican. It's kind of fun to say, Pelican. But yeah, another bird, man, another bird is my man's Tweety bird. Like, hold up. I know for the girls out there that still have their stuffies, I feel you, because my man's right here has been sticking it out for me for over a decade, and I lose him and find him all the time. Like, so I recently found him back again. I kind of wash him, but it's my man's. He's super cute, super cute. He been going through a lot for real, but yes, I love him. He's definitely a treasure of mine, and he has a best friend, Jason. I'll be back. Jason, he's a rescue pet. If you know about the rescue pets, you a real one. This is Jason, y'all. He's a rescue pet. They're like besties, and they sit like this. Sometimes they sit like this because they cool like that. Cool like that. So I love them. They sit on my bed. Right now they're sitting in front of my TV though. So maybe I can do a video of all the stuffies I have. I don't really have too many of them compared to my last room. Jesus Christ. I used to like fill up the whole backside. I had so many stuffed animals, and then I had to grow up. So I grew up a little bit, you know. I still got a couple of my mans, but ooh, yeah. So if you got stuffed animals on your bed, let me hear you holler. Drop a comment below. Let me know who you got. And yeah, let me know I'm not alone in this, because it's okay to have stuffs on your bed, especially if you got pillows and everything. I got a lot of pillows, so it's like, why not? It's like great decoration, you know. I think pillows are like very plain, but when you have the plushies and the stuffed animals, it like lets you know who you are, what type of person that you are. Like, I kind of want to talk about my collection like right now, because I'm like on the topic, and it's crazy how that person really just said birds, and like this is what I've come to. Okay, so one that was like really super cool. I feel kind of guilty for how I got it, but I don't regret it. Like, I was gonna give this to one of my, someone from my past, his little sister, I think it was, or his niece, one of them, for Christmas. But then I was like, that's a little too cool. I can't be doing it. But it's a glow bright. This is a freaking unicorn, freaking what you call these animals? Hold up. They're like I cannot remember the name of this animal, but tell me the name of this animal if you know the name of this animal. But it's a unicorn version. But like, the cool thing about it is you can like open it up in the back, turn it on. Are you kidding me? You want me to give this away? Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do that. I'm like never gonna use the lights, but like, that's cool. This is cool as shit. I'm like, I gotta take this. I have to. I can't just be giving that up. Like, I cannot remember the name of it. It's really frustrating me because I knew it when I seen it, but I wasn't even at the store. I was on FaceTime and my mom was getting it, and I'm like, nah, man, that's for me. That's for me. Another one that I have is if you a brat girl, you a bad bitch, because I have Chloe's cat, her symbol right here. I found her in my closet upstairs. I still have all of them, but I don't keep all of them. Like, I'm gonna save all of them for my future children because they inspire greatness. So I need the greatness to continue. I need them to know how I grew up, what I was doing, how I was chilling. So anyway, yeah, this is Chloe's cat. I forgot her name, but she's a bad bitch. This is a bad cat. And so I couldn't just let her go. Like, can you see that? This is what made me think it was Yasmin's cat, but it's fine, I guess. It's cool. Because Yasmin is the girl. Like, the brats are cool, but Yasmin, nobody touching Yasmin. Sasha's next. Then it's Jay, then it's Chloe. And take that however you wish. Take that however you will. But yeah, I need to watch her too. I need to watch all of them actually. But the last but not least is a very, very special character that we all know, that I hold near and dear to my heart. Though there are some episodes the racism jumped out a little bit. We're not gonna talk about that though, because this man right here gets the job done. All right, he gets the job done every day. He wakes up ready to work, and this is the personality that I need to adopt to get my shit done, because he gets up early. He says, I'm ready. I get up and press snooze, and I'll get ready later. I need to stop that. I need to be more like SpongeBob. We all need to be more like SpongeBob when it comes to work, because this man right here gotta be a Capricorn. He has to, because there's no way. I forgot what they said he was when they showed his ID. Somebody let me know what his zodiac is, but if it's not Capricorn, I don't know what the fuck he would be. My second guess would be Virgo, but it's definitely Capricorn energy. So definitely a classic. He's not going anywhere. I even have a SpongeBob mug upstairs. I have SpongeBob pajamas, like. And hey y'all, this is the next day. I've already started editing. Quick check, because I love that I use my earring as a pen. But like, anyway, don't look at that. I forgot to mention that I also have a SpongeBob hoodie, one of my favorite hoodies. It literally says "Stay Weird" on it. Like, if this don't describe me, I don't know what do. You must not know me if you don't think this fits. But I just had to add that in there, because thank you to my big brother who got me this hoodie. So yeah. And I can show y'all like the rest of my SpongeBob stuff, the mug and the pajama pants, like another time. I just don't feel like getting them right now, because one of them is in my bin of clothes and the other one is like all the way upstairs. I'm not gonna do that. Still love y'all though. That's really my man, for real. And yeah, once again, if you have any stuffed animals, that's the only ones I have on my bed. That I can think of right now. That's all I see. I do believe that's all of them. Yeah, so again, if you got any, let me know. Let me know who you got. I'll look them up if I don't know them, but it'd be pretty cool. And also, if you've been keeping up with Viola's progress, thank you. Stay tuned to my Instagram to see the final drawing. I will be posting her very soon because I finished the bag, I finished the hair, and really the last thing I'm working on is the feathers up here. As you can see, I started a new drawing. I be forgetting to record my progress. Like, it's really hard being on TikTok too, because I really just be wanting to make the work, and I'll be like, oh, I gotta record this. It's like, wow. Stay tuned on Instagram to see the final drawing, and show some love when I do drop it. Show your mama them, show your uncles, your aunties, and brothers and sisters and cousins. Everybody should see Viola, because who don't like her? And if you don't like her, what's your problem? You should fix that. And yeah, I can't wait to show this one to y'all too. I'm really excited about this. I'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So yeah. Well, with that being said, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I feel like lately they have been pretty lengthy. So again, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on my handles down below, and don't forget to watch out for Iandry and his handles down below. He's super awesome, super dope. And also, if you didn't get a chance to participate from my story, that's fine, because I'm about to post it again, and I need you to say some things. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you're thinking, what we should discuss. Discussions with Des. That's what I'm about to start doing. Discussions with Des. We're gonna talk about it. Things that people don't want to talk about, we're gonna talk about it. Let me know what people ain't talking about so we can talk about it. Let me know what you want me to talk about, basically. I probably won't be one of them that'll be like, oh, drama alert, shade room. Like, don't be putting no stuff in my story like that. I'm not trying to be one of them people that keeps up with other people's lives. I'm just trying to talk about things that are interesting, things that are impactful, things that can help somebody as well. Give tips, advice, how to, stuff like that. And just like things that I talked about today, like literally. If you're ever intrigued on what I think about something that you may be interested in, I would love to talk about it, and also hear your opinion and your feedback in the comments, or you can make a YouTube without watching. So it don't even matter for real. Just like holla at me, stay tuned to my story, and I'm praying that I'll get some more responses. So again, I keep saying the same thing again. Thanks again. Thank you. Be blessed and be a blessing, and I'll see y'all in the next one.